Alright everyone, how are you guys doing today? I am pretty excited for this video review. It is indeed on the iRemoco, and as you can see, it is a helicopter. And it's a helicopter like no other in that it's controlled by your iDevice. That is correct. You can use your iPod Touch, your iPad, your iPhone. All these models on the screen are totally compatible. Before getting into a demo, which I know all of you want to see, it's worthwhile talking about the packaging, what comes in the contents. Packaging is very Apple-like. It's very good, very kind of simple. The contents itself, you get a USB cable, you get the actual iRemoco controller, plus you get the helicopter, plus you get a few extras, just in case for that occasion when you crash your helicopter and something kind of falls off. Although, I must say, me being a noob, I have crashed this several times on the floor, the desk, the walls, and I've not had to repair anything so far. It's got this very nice kind of metal cases around it, plus a really good feel to the helicopter. It's kind of really strong plastic. But generally the build quality of the actual helicopter is pretty sweet. The good thing is it's rechargeable within, so it charges via USB. You don't have to, use AA batteries or any kind of other batteries. And it also doesn't use up your iPower, in a sense that if you use it with your iPhone or your iPad or your iPod Touch, it doesn't use the actual iPhone battery. It uses its own battery for the controller plus the helicopter. So if you've got 10% left on your iPhone, then you shall not need to be worrying. One of the really cool things in terms of design is the fact that you don't need to take your case off from your iPhone. It depends what kind of case you've got, but I've tried it with various cases, and here I've got the OtterBox Reflex, and it fits on nicely. Not that the actual Reflex case is hard to take off, but it's just that thing, you've got to take the case off. It's quite simple, just pops in, and it's just kind of designed, everything's been taken care of. So, without further ado, let's get into the actual demo. But before getting into the demo, it's worthwhile pointing out the app that you need, which is free from the App Store. It's called iRemoco. Let's load it up, and this is the screen that you're presented with. Quite simple. And you've got two options here. You can either fly it using the joystick, or you can use the motion control, which is kind of built into the iPhone. So when you move your phone, that's how you can control the actual dynamics of the helicopter. So let's go ahead and open up the fly with the joysticks. And here you can see you've got this nice interface. The top left, you've got the battery level. Is the controller connected? In this case it is yes, and hence why it's got a tick beside it. And then you've got the two kind of motion control, or the controllers. And then you've got the different kind of channel types at the bottom. So let's go ahead and try this with this joystick option. And as you can see, I'm using the joystick option, and it almost feels like an Xbox 360 controller, doesn't it? I guess the UI helps greatly in getting a grip of the feel of the iPhone or your iDevice. That is pretty handy, and the professional player that I am, flying pretty good. If you're finding that the helicopter's flying pretty low, it's not exceeding the height or going up higher as you want, it means that the helicopter needs to get charged. So, recharge it effective immediately, and you should see it go into turbo fast mode as soon as you've put some milk into it. And lastly, the final demo is using the second option, the gyro mode, and it's pretty identical to the joystick, other than you have to move around your iPhone. And this might be the only reason why you should be getting an iPhone 4, is because of the helicopter to move it about. It's pretty nice as to how the app developers have tried to make it creative as possible. The only addition I would make for future use, if they want to update the app, or just suggestions to the developers I guess, is if they can make the volume buttons or some sort of option where you can turn on the helicopter lights on and off as you wish, or maybe add internal speakers so you can add a voice, so you can just kind of spy on people and scare people. Imagine flying a helicopter into someone's room and then a custom voice playing. I don't know, maybe you need to jailbreak the app or something. I'm not giving any hints, but it could be nice to add these new features in the upcoming revisions of the application. But guys, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you have one of these iRemoco kits, let me know in the comments below. It is fairly priced, ideal for Christmas. It's made of quality materials. It's quite fun, and check their website out. It is in the link in the description below. Have you got something similar to this iHelicopter or iRemoco? Let me know in the comments. If you've picked one up and you've made a video yourself, feel free to post a video response to this video. And as always guys, I will see you guys in another life. Cheers!